Okay, hi again. I watched Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. This was made in 1991. Two-time Academy Award winner Kevin Costner plays the legendary Sherwood Forest outlaw leader in a richly textured epic bringing of the 12th century medieval world to a spectacular screen life. Filmed at historic locales in England and France, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves brims with the romance, passion, pageantry, and humor that have made this remarkable nobleman a hero through the ages, and his story the focus of many movies over the past century. Morgan Freeman as Moorish aristocratic Azim, Christian Slater as rebellious Will Scarlet, Alan Rickman as the evil Sheriff of Nottingham, and Mary Elizabeth Mastrantonio is as the spirit Lady Marian also star. It's got special features, but I think there's only 3 extra trailers. That's it. And subtitles. Then I watched Scooby-Doo 1 and 2 collection. I do not think this thing's going to tell me when this was made. Okay, Scooby-Doo was made in 2002, and Scooby-Doo Part 2 was made in 2004. Laughs and scares aplenty are unleashed in this 2 popular live-action computer animation romps featuring Fred, Daphne, Shaggy, Velma, and that canine you-know-do. The Mystery Inc. gang reunites in Scooby-Doo to find out what's behind the jinky-jittery going on at Spooky Island. The spring break hotspot run by Emil Mondavarius. Scooby-Doo 2, Monsters Unleashed, finds our heroes with their hands and paws full trying to find out why Coolsville is overrun with monsters the pals thought they'd defeated years earlier. But now the beastly beings are back. Do the fright thing, Scooby-Doo fans, and enjoy. Yeah, this is Scooby-Doo. Has never-before-seen footage, behind-the-scenes, documentary, featurettes, cast commentary, and filmmakers commentary. 2-player Spooky Island Arcade Challenge, Land of a Million Dreams music video, DVD, ROM, PC, web links, the extra trailer. Scooby-Doo 2, full, I'm not going to do this. Additional scenes, 2 music videos, Dancing Dog, How They Made Scooby-Doo Dance, Triple Threat featurette, True Ghoul Hollywood Story, 2 audiovisual puzzles to solve, and DVD ROM PC again, and web links. And yeah, take the trailer. Then I watched Bring It On again. Higher stakes, hotter grooves, more attitude. This one was made in 2003. They're bringing the moves, they're bringing the grooves, and now they're going to bring it on again in the fun and sassy follow-up to the hugely successful Bring It On. It's pure bump and grind exhilaration as a new squad of cheerleaders take on the establishment in a winner-takes-all cheer competition. An electrifying cast of up-and-coming hot stars power this awesome new movie that takes all of the spunk, smart, and spirit of the original comedy smashed to the next level. Alternate opening, deleted and alternate scenes, Tony G's cheer do's and don'ts, fun facts, hit me with your best shot, you're on the set of Bring It On again, cheer along from Bring It On. Then I watched both of these, by the way. Satan's Black Wedding and Criminally Insane. Criminally Insane does come with the part 2, so I actually watched 3 movies. See which one's first, okay. And Criminally Insane, aka Crazy Fat Ethel, and Satan's Black Wedding are the long sought after fright films by 1960s and 70s sexploitation films maker Nick Phillips, his only forays into the horror genre. Best known for grime and despairing softcore features including Roxanne and Pleasure of a Woman, Phillips switched gears in 1975 and directed what are rightly considered creepy, outrageous, and idasnoristic, I can't really pronounce it, horror cult classics. Both films have been newly transferred from the original film elements. This is their first release ever on DVD. Satan's Black Wedding. Mark travels to California to unravel the mysterious surrounding his sister's death. He learns that she has been writing a novel about satanic worship and spent a good deal of time at an abandoned church outside of town. When Mark begins seeing her in the company of a creepy-looking priest, he goes to the church and learns that Satan himself has chosen him and his sister to be wed in unholy matrimony and become the proud vampire parents of the Antichrist. Criminally Insane. Both of these were made in 1975. Tipping the scale at 300 pounds, Ethel Janowski has just been released from a mental institution. Ethel is full of repressed rage, but she can't get full no matter how much she eats. When her grandmother locks away the food, Ethel kills the old woman for the keys to the pantry and soon becomes a bloodthirsty, mass-murdering monster that will slaughter anyone who gets in the way of her appetite. But what will Ethel do when the corpses that are piling up in the attic? And yeah, feature film Criminally Insane 2, that was made in 1987. And Black Wedding, it's an interview, and Criminally Insane interview, and it has a Criminally Insane look back, and commentary tracks, and retrospect trailer vaults. I love both. I actually like Criminally Insane a little bit better than Satan's Black Wedding, but I actually like that one too. Then I watched Ruthless People. This was made in, I hope it will tell me, nope it doesn't. In this fiendishly funny comedy from the creators of Airplane, loathsome millionaire Sam Stone is ruthless. How ruthless? When his shrill wife Barbara is nabbed by inept kidnappers, Sam cries tears of joy and refuses to pay the ransom. And when the abductors threaten to kill the abrasive heiress, Sam takes immediate action. He celebrates. Ruthless People, raucous, outlandish comedy, one of the top box office hits of the year. This has no special features. This one was downright funny, gotta be honest. Especially when the wife ends up befriending her kidnappers. Then I watched Let Me In, the remake to Let the Right One In. It says, and I think it was made in 2010, from Matt Reeves, the director of Cloverfield, comes the new vampire classic the critics are calling chillingly real. One of the best horror films of the year, and a haunting, touching, and unforgettable thriller. In bleak New Mexico, a lonely bullied boy, Owen, forms a unique bond with his mysterious new neighbor, Abby, who moves from town to town with the man who appears to be her father. Trapped in the mind and body of a child, however, Abby is forced to hide a horrific secret of bloodthirsty survival. But in a world of both tenderness and terror, how can you invite in the one friend who may unleash the ultimate nightmare? Based on the Swedish novel Let the Right One In, Let Me In is a dark and violent love story and a beautiful piece of cinema and a respectful rendering of my novel, for which I am grateful. John said that. I'm not going to even pronounce his name. Audio commentary with director Matt Reeves. From the inside, a look at the making of Let Me In, the art, special effects, car crash sequence, step by step, deleted scenes, trailer gallery, and poster gallery. I have it in this box set thing, but I have to take it out so I can read about them. I actually got all 3 of these. I got the Blue Lagoon, Return to Blue Lagoon, and Blue Lagoon Awakening, which I have not really watched right now, but I will. Blue Lagoon. This was made, I'm hoping you'll please tell me, 1980. The lush beauty and splendor of the South Pacific paradise is vividly captured in this version of Henry de Vere's Dace Poole's 1903 novel, which I have looked that up, and yes, I could buy it if I wanted it, but I don't like how it sounds. I like the movie better than the book. That's rare. Two small children and a ship's cook survive a shipwreck and find safety on the idyllic tropical island. However, the cook soon dies, and the young boy and girl are left on their own. Days become years, and Emmeline and Richard make a home for themselves, surrounded by exotic creatures and nature's beauty. They learn to cope with the bewildering variety of physical and emotional changes that come with adolescence. And as they begin to mature, their childhood affections lead to a sensitive and more profound love and the birth of a child. But will they ever see civilization again? Special features, director, writer, and Brooke Shields commentary, director and Christopher Atkins commentary, Brooke Shields personal photo album, and original featurette, and talent files. Then I watched Return to Blue Lagoon, Return to the Romance, Return to the Adventure. I think from 79. Return to the enchanting South Pacific, where an exciting new adventure unfolds. When two young lovers lose their lives at sea, they leave a young son behind. A kind-hearted widow and her daughter rescue the orphan, but through tragic circumstances, the children are abandoned on a deserted island. As days turn into years, the boy and girl experience the blissful awakening of tender young love, but their rapture is violently interrupted by the troublesome crew of a passing ship and the new temptations that it brings. Their dreams of returning to society quickly fade when their heart tells them that nothing is worth sacrificing the purest of loves. Full of romance and action, the sequel to the smash hit is a coming-of-age story that your whole family will enjoy. I don't think so, but if you want to watch it, whole family, yeah, let a little 5-year-old watch this. This was made in 1991, about like 11 years after the first one. Wow. Of course, if you actually can get a good look, that's the dude off of Charmed. And it's got that woman off of, I'm trying to remember, Ultraviolet, I think. Yeah, Ultraviolet, and I think Resident Evil. But she's like really young in this, that one. By the way, here's what the box set looks like. Just like that. Then I watched Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers. This was made in, I don't think it's going to tell me either. Wait. I hate it when this thing doesn't have the year it was made. It's not going to tell me. For pulse-pounding suspense and relentless thrills, nothing can match Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, one of the most frightening chapters in the chillingly Halloween series. In a single horrifying night, Michael Myers' masked reign of terror changed Halloween forever. Now, 6 years after he was presumed dead in a fire, Myers has returned to kill again, and this time there's no escape. As the homicidal fury builds to a spine-tingling climax, the long-hidden secrets of the screen's most mechanical murderer are revealed with shocking results, starring a thrilling cast including Donald Pleasence and Paul Rudd. Special features is just practically subtitles, and that's it. I don't understand why they put that under special features. Next I watched Bring It On, All or Nothing. Actually, I almost forgot I watched this. This was made in 2006. Get ready for more fun, attitude, and excitement in this all-new comedy. When popular Brittany Allen moves from posh Pacific Vista to working-class Crenshaw Heights, her life goes from cheertopia to cheertastrophe. Brittany finds herself at odds with her new classmates, especially head cheerleader Camille. But when she wins a spot on the cheer squad and faces her former team in a cross-town cheer-off to star in the music sensation Rihanna's upcoming video, only one team can bring it on and earn a place in cheer history. Bonus features: gag reel, behind the cheers, cheer camp from wannabe to cheerleader, break it down, from the street to the set. I actually really like this one too. Just making Sure. I did watch The Hunger Games. It was made in 2012. Every year in the ruins of what was once North America, the capital of the nation of Panem, forces each of its 12 districts to send a teenage boy and girl to compete in the Hunger Games. 16-year-old Katniss Everdeen volunteers in her younger sister's place and must rely upon her sharp instincts when she's pitted against highly trained tributes who have prepared their entire lives. If she's ever to return home to District 12, Katniss must make impossible choices in the arena that weigh survival against humanity and life against love. Disc 1. I think it's 2 discs. Yep, 2 disc special edition. Feature film. Disc 2, Game Maker, Suzanne Collins, and the Hunger Games Phenomenon. The World is Watching, Making the Hunger Games. Letter from the Rose Garden, Controlling the Games. A Conversation with Gary Ross and Elvis Mitchell. Propaganda film, Marketing of Archive. Then I watched Angels in the Outfield. This was made, I'm hoping this will tell me. Nope. This will not tell me either. Catch the movie that flew over the fence and into the hearts of millions of cheering fans. It's Disney's Angels in the Outfield, the feel-good film about a young boy praying for a father and a struggling baseball team praying for a pennant. Danny Glover plays George Knox, the frustrated coach of the California Angels, a ragtag team of major league misfits who are down on their luck. But things begin to look up when 11-year-old Roger, their biggest fan, starts giving Knox some winning tips from a real-life angel named Al. The team miraculously climbs back into the pennant race, all the while learning to believe in themselves. With this heavenly mix of outrageous comedy, dazzling special effects, and amazing baseball action, Disney Angels in the Outfield is an entertainment home run for the whole family. No special features, by the way. Okay, I guess I can get on to the part 2. Wait a minute. Okay. This was my niece's, by the way, but the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. I didn't even get to see it in theaters, but I got the DVD. 2015. On a mission to save his world, SpongeBob SquarePants is headed to Mars for the first time ever. When pirate Burger Beard steals the secret recipe for the beloved Krabby Patty, SpongeBob and friends must team up to bring it back. But they soon realize that to defeat a supervillain, they must unleash their inner superheroes. Don't miss the hilarious adventure critics are calling laugh out loud funny. And I don't think this thing has any special features. But I actually thought it was funny because that is Sandy when she reaches the surface. Then I watched Lady and the Tramp. Sorry. Almost everybody knows what this is, and this is the Platinum Edition. Oh man, I do not think this is going to tell me when it was made. Okay, this one, it told me when this DVD came out, but not when the movie was made, which is annoying. It said 2006, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, this film was originally shot maybe in the, I don't know, original 1943. There. 1943. Is that long ago? Walt Disney's Lady and the Tramp, filled with memorable music and purebred fun, now shines like never before with an all-new generation restoration. Embark on a thrilling adventure with the most unforgettable characters. Lady, a lovingly pampered cocker spaniel. Tramp, a mutt from across the tracks with a heart of gold. Jock and Trusty, Lady's best friends, and Cy and Am, two of the most devious cats to prowl across the screen. The happiest of endings takes place on a lovingly ballet-nota as Lady learns what it means to be footloose and leash-free. Unleash all the fun and excitement in this 2-disc special edition, including never-before-seen deleted scenes, 5.1 Disney Enhanced Home, theater mix, all new games, making of secrets, and much more. Basically, I'm just going to show you what this thing has on it. Because it has so much, like, you know, special features that, then, I know it's not Thanksgiving, but I watched it anyways. A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. I can't help but I like Charlie Brown. It's so hard to find his movies, though. This was made 1973. Turkey, cranberries, pumpkin pie, and the Peanuts gang to share them with. This is going to be the greatest Thanksgiving ever. The fun begins with when Peppermint Patty invites herself and her pals to Charlie Brown's house for a really big turkey party. Good grief, all our hero can cook is cold cereal and maybe toast. Is Charlie Brown doomed? Not when Linus, Snoopy, and Woodstock chip in to save the Thanksgiving day. With such good friends, Charlie Brown and all of us have so many reasons to be thankful. This remastered deluxe edition with improved picture and audio is guaranteed to bring on that grateful glow. Another story featuring the gang, the Mayflower Voyagers, which it does have it on here. All new featurette popcorn and jelly beans, making a Thanksgiving classic. Okay, that's all the cartoons I watched. I can't believe I forgot. There's one movie that I totally forgot about. It was right beside of me. Dirty Dancing Unlimited Keepsake Edition. This one's good. This is actually what that book came in. Came with this book right here, which I gotta put back in there after I read this to you. Give me a second. I'll even show you like what it even looks like. See, it's got like all pictures and everything like that. Okay. Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey star in this beloved coming-of-age story set against the backdrop of a Catskill Mountains resort during the summer of 1963. Drawn to the staff quarters by the sound of string music, vacationing 17-year-old Baby meets rebellious Johnny, the hotel dance instructor who is as experienced as Baby as naive. Baby becomes Johnny's pupil and dance in love in this heartwarming, spirit-lifting movie that continues to captivate generations of movie fans around the world. I love that movie, even though it's like 2 hours long. Like, it took me forever to find the Keepsake Edition, though. Okay, now I'm going to get to the movies that I borrowed in my VHSs. First I'll do my VHSs and borrowed movies. Told you I watched it. Men in Black. Agent K and Agent J, from Agent said, New York is being threatened by a villainous bug who has inhabited the body of a farmer. Your mission is to locate and exterminate this bug before it destroys our planet. We have a cache of weapons for you to arm yourselves with, including the Carbonizer Series 4 Deatomizer and the Noisy Cricket. Make sure you also bring your neuralizers. You may also find Dr. Laurel Weaver and an alien arms dealer useful in carrying out your task. Good luck. Does have special features. Original featurette, extended and alternate scenes, music video starring Will Smith and Mikey. This was made in 2000, by the way. Okay, and I did watch Wishbone in The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. It's Halloween in Oakdale. Something strange is in the air, and young Joe Tablows, I can't pronounce his last name, feeling mighty uneasy. And it certainly doesn't help matters that a scavenger hunt combined with Wishbone in pursuit of a black cat leads Joe straight to the old Murphy house, the same Murphy house where he saw a ghost several years earlier. But Joe's not the only one seeing things. Wishbone, as Ichabod Crane, is stirring up some spirits of his own in Sleepy Hollow. Will our courageous canine survive an encounter with the dreaded Headless Horseman, or will he simply put his tail between his legs and run? Get ready for a full hour jam packed with plenty of Halloween tricks and puppy dog treats. Then I watched the Barbie. Is that Barbie in? Yeah, Barbie in the Nutcracker. Barbie magically comes to life through this stunning computer animation in this modern adaptation of the E.T.A. Hoffman classic. The tale begins when Barbie, playing the role of Clara, receives a beautiful wooden nutcracker as a gift from her favorite aunt. That night, while Clara sleeps, the nutcracker springs to life to ward off the evil Mouse King who has invaded Clara's parlor. She wakes and aids the nutcracker, but the Mouse King shrieks her by casting an evil spell. Clara and the nutcracker set off on a spectacular adventure to find the Sugar Plum Princess, the only one who can break the Mouse King's evil enchantment. The tale is enhanced with the spectacular dance scenes created by the acclaimed choreographer Peter Martins and features the beloved music by Tchaikovsky. The real-life movements of dancers from the New York City Ballet brings the beauty of the ballet to the screen in a way never before seen. Barbie in the Nutcracker shows that if you are kind, clever, and brave, anything is possible. This was made in 2001. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I told you, but this was made in 1997, sorry. Okay, that's the only 3 movies, VHSs that I watched. Then I borrowed some. Let me see. 2 of these are my sister's, 2 of them are my other sister's boyfriend. This is Crystal's. The Conjuring. I love this where it's like claps and then. The Conjuring, based on the true case files of the Warrens. Based on the true events, The Conjuring tells the thrilling story of ghost hunters Lorraine and Ed Warren, who help a family terrorize an evil spirit in their mysterious farmhouse. And if this doesn't tell me when it was made, that is crazy. Wait, let me see this. Sometimes it'll tell me if I do this. 2013. Special features. The Conjuring face-to-face with terror. Relive the real-life horror as the Parson family come together to reflect back on the farmhouse they shared with diabolical spirits for nearly a decade. A life in demonology. The real demonologists and paranormal experts from The Conjuring take you inside their life's work and into their personal occult cellar where they keep haunted and unholy relics from the many cases, scaring the can't really say it. Just has that blurb looking thing there out of view. Director James Wan welcomes you into his world and gives you an inside look at the secrets that scare the blank out of moviegoers time and time again. Then I watched Annabelle, which is almost like a prequel to The Conjuring. Before The Conjuring, there was Annabelle. This was made in 2015. No. It gets inside your head and stays there. In this thriller based on the terrifying doll from The Conjuring, John has found the perfect gift for his wife, Mia, a rare vintage doll, but Mia's delight with Annabelle doesn't last long. Special features: The Curse of Annabelle. Okay. And my sister Valerie's boyfriend did. Babadook. If it's in a word or it's in a look, you can't get rid of the Babadook. I think that's how you say it. This was made in 2014. Amelia is a single mother plagued by the violent death of her husband when a disturbing storybook called Mr. Babadook turns up at her house. She is forced to battle with her son's deep-seated fear of a monster. Soon she discovers a sinister presence all around her, a chilling tale of unseen and unworldly horror. In this haunting tradition of the orphanage, Jennifer Kent's visceral journey into the heart of fear itself is as terrifying as it is believable. Special features, interviews with the cast and crew, behind the scenes, and theatrical trailers. This was actually really, really good and scary. This is another comedy. Ace Ventura Ace Ventura Jr. Pet Detective. Everybody thinks that Ace Ventura, the Jim Carrey character, is dead in this one. He's not dead, he's just missing. And this was made in 2008. I will try to be normal. 12-year-old Ace Ventura Jr. promises that's cool, except that what's normal for him is finding missing mutts, kidnapped kitties, or gone gators, and creating hilarious chaos every step of the way. Like father, like son, it's in his nature to be a pet detective. And when a zoo's baby panda is stolen and Ace's mom is suspect number 1, our young hero sets out to clear the family name. It's a new generation of family fun and goof-brained comedy pandemonium as Ace Ventura Jr. teams with adventurous girl next door Laura and nerdish gizmo whiz A+ to chase down leads and laughs. Ready for fun? Alrighty then. Ace Ventura Jr. is on the case. Special features, extended scenes, uproarious gag reel, lingerie of making featurette, Ace and his animals, Ace Ventura Jr., the inside story, Austin and Emma, all play and no work. Now introducing the animals, Ox the dog. That's it. That's all I've watched right now. So, bye.